Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Sooner Surge. And in this episode, we're having our first double take in a long time. It feels like been forever, guys. This weekend we have the Masters coming up, and there's a lot of debate on what is the Masters, why is it good for golf. So we'll start off with the very hot topic. As you guys know, LIV or Live, kind of a growing golf brand, tour, whatever you want to call it, and Jason, we'll start off with you. Do you prefer the LIV or the PGA Tour, and why?
Well, uh, this is kind of a hard question because if we're asking what I prefer, it's PGA. But I think a lot of people are on the side of PGA or Live. I don't have a problem with guys going to the Live Tour. And here's the deal: they're getting paid mega bucks. Why would you not? Some of these guys that have left the PGA, I mean, they're getting paid bukus of money, and their career's about over anyway. Why would you not leave and go to the PGA, go to the Live Tour? They're getting paid mega bucks to play half the time that they would play in the PGA. I don't understand why it's a big deal, and I know Jeremy's going to take the other side, but
of course I am. I'm a PGA Tour traditionalist.
Well, look at you in your golf outfit there.
It's a farce to have loud music playing on the course. The guys are wearing shorts. Greg Norman's giving beers. He's throwing beers in the audience. This is a spectacle that's paid by the Saudi, this money that's ridiculous for the fact that the guys left the PGA Tour to go over there and play just for the money should tell you enough.
Who name some guys that left you don't think should have left?
No, they only left for the money.
Okay.
Dustin Johnson didn't need to leave.
What if a job offered you
Brooks Koepka didn't need to leave.
But what if a job offered you? Brooks Koepka was dominating the PGA Tour.
Right, and he could have won majors and been in history, and now his legacy's tarnished.
But he's banking.
He was banking in the PGA Tour.
Not nearly as much as they're getting on Live. And by the way, the Live Tour to me is changing the PGA Tour game. It's changing.
You know what happened in 1994, Jason?
What?
You know what happened in 94?
As far as what, golf?
Greg Norman, yeah. Do you know what happened in 94?
Yeah, when he choked it off?
No, that wasn't 94. Nice try. In 1994, Greg Norman tried to start another tour called the World Tour.
Yeah.
Okay? Greg Norman is one of the most hated men in golf. If anyone else if Tiger Woods would have done this, it wouldn't have been near the issue. It's the fact that Greg Norman did it. And first off, Tiger Woods would never have done it because he's a golf traditionalist. And what they're doing over there with the game, as far as let's play teams, it is a joke. There's no pressure. There is zero pressure. Golf is a pressure game, okay? The best players in the world win majors because they don't fold under pressure. There is no pressure over there, Jay.
I'm not saying
anything's happening.
I prefer the PGA Tour, and I'm not saying
I hope every Live golfer at Augusta misses the cut. I can't stand the fact that they would go there and play just for the money. And right. You're kidding yourself. You're kidding yourself if you think they did the right thing.
So if another job offered you 5 times as much, you wouldn't leave?
I would. If I left, I would know that it killed my legacy. I wouldn't keep going back to the same school system just because that's what they're doing. They're coming back to the PGA Tour for the majors. If your tournaments aren't good enough, then don't come back to the PGA Tour. Get your own majors. Oh, wait. By the way, who just picked up the Live Tour, guys, to televise it?
Don't know.
You haven't watched it the last few weeks?
No.
It's on the CW. The only thing good on there is the Seventh Heaven. Come on.
Seventh Heaven's not even on there anymore.
It used to be Seventh Heaven on the CW and Gilmore Girls. Now it's the freaking Live Tour.
Yeah.
Point being, no one cares.
The fact that I just searched up because I was interested. The average pay of the LIV Tour golfer versus PGA Tour. It says for the PGA Tour per match, $628,000. For the LIV, it says 20 mil. 628,000 to 20
it's
mil.
Not even
close. You know why that is, Jackson?
Yeah.
Look at the amount of players, first off. And by the way, where are they getting that money at?
Saudi.
Okay. Research it. Research it and see about
All right, moving on. Moving
I won't
on.
say anything else.
Moving on.
All right. All right,
Next
guys.
question.
So the next topic we have is the rollback of golf balls good for the game?
The rollback.
Jeremy,
I
Start
gotta
us off,
start.
Jeremy.
I gotta start just like I did on the last one. I'm a golf traditionalist. There is zero chance you should be. There's no explanation for this.
What? How?
How?
They
You
changed
should
the
not
rules.
roll the ball back because guys are getting stronger.
So how come when Tiger dominated, they changed courses, they changed balls, they changed everything?
They didn't
Clubs?
change all that stuff.
Yeah, when Tiger was
They
dominating, they
changed
did.
a couple of holes. They changed a couple of holes. Hey,
A lot
Jay.
more than a
Hey,
couple.
Jay.
Lot
Jay,
more than a couple.
Should they raise the rims
No.
12 feet?
Why did they in golf earlier? You didn't have a problem with
Should
it.
they raise the rims?
You
Should
didn't
the
have a
fences
problem.
move back in stadiums?
They do move
Should they
fences
move
back.
What?
They do move fences back in new stadiums. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they
No,
do.
not really. Not really.
Jeremy, they've changed the. They've
Hey,
changed.
should they make the track longer? Let's run 500 meters and time it for a 5.
Different sport doesn't make Jeremy. That makes
it's the same. It's the same concept, Jay.
It's not comparable. You can't compare it.
Why can't you?
It's
Are guys
running
are
a
guys
race.
bigger? Are guys bigger and faster and stronger in football than they used to be, Jay?
Yeah, and they've changed the rules.
They've changed the yardages.
No, they changed rules
Is
as
the
far as
stadium
hitting.
still the same size?
They've changed rules as far as
Is
hitting.
the stadium still the same size?
Totally different. You can't compare it.
Yeah,
They're
we're
not
talking
hitting
about
a white
equipment
ball into a hole. It's totally different sport, dude.
here. Okay, so I want to hear why you think they should roll the ball back.
I just think they've changed. I'm not saying they should or should. I'm saying they've done it for
You
years.
gotta say something.
They've done it for years, Jeremy. They've changed the rules. Go
They
look
haven't
at the
changed the rules in
Masters.
golf.
Jeremy, the Masters is totally different than it was 20 years ago. Tiger changed it.
Oh my! Watch the tournament this weekend.
What?
Every player will say, "Yep, there's a couple of changes, but the greens are the same. All the
Jeremy,
doglets
what
are
did
the
Tiger
same."
shoot in 97 at the Masters?
I don't remember exactly, but
They changed it since then, buddy.
they have changed some of the holes. I said
They've
that.
changed the balls. They've changed the clubs. They've changed all of it. They do it all the time.
If anything, the clubs have gotten more advanced, though, Jay.
If anything,
No, the clubs have gotten easier to hit with.
do they change the
They're
ball in
talking about
baseball?
rolling it back, Jay.
Do
Let's
they-
use a wooden driver.
They used to use wooden drivers.
They're not rolling it back to. They're talking about taking things out. That technology has advanced in golf, Jay. Yes.
Yeah.
So if they're changing it for advancing the ball, they're rolling it back now, saying they. So basically, you're punishing people for being stronger. Yes.
No,
Yeah, you are.
they're not.
Everyone got too strong, so they're going to roll the ball back, Jay.
They changed baseballs. They changed bats.
It's wooden bats, bro.
They
You
changed
don't go
different.
kill a different tree.
No, they change balls all the time.
Do your
Yes.
research, bud. Do your research.
I've done my research.
I think if they do this, if they move it back, or if they whatever they end up changes they have, it could put a tarnish on people's legacy, and you can't compare old guys to new guys anymore. And I know that's been
You won't
that's
be able
been
to
the
compare.
problem.
You won't be able to
That's been the
compare
problem
records.
already. People say, well, they have better technology nowadays.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Is it all right? So the last question we have technically. Do you Jason, we'll go back to you to start. Is the Masters the best major?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think it's my favorite to watch because, and so I would say it's the best because there's a lot of things about the Masters you can't get with any other golf course. Put your head back, put your arms up like this, Jeremy.
I
Like you
can't
always
wait.
do. Every time I talk, you put your
I
arms up
can't
like this
wait.
every time.
Keep going. I can't wait for this.
Hey, so the Masters it's not even, to me, out of all the tournaments, you know the course. It's not like the U.S. Open where they rotate courses, or British Open, they rotate courses. The PGA Championship, they rotate courses. Every single year in April, the azaleas are blooming in Augusta. It's Augusta. You got $1.50 sandwiches, okay? You got beers for $3 or whatever it is.
And it
It
costs
is
$900,000 to get in. But go ahead.
Jeremy, it's the one constant in golf. It's the one
Old,
place. that ask any golfer, it's the one tournament they want to win. They want to put that green jacket on and they want to win that tournament. You know what? On a Sunday afternoon, Amen Corner. You know what that means? Yeah, everybody's heard of Amen Corner. Everybody knows those holes, the last 9 holes of the Masters are the most entertaining golf of the whole year. The last 9 holes. Period. You can't question it, Jeremy. It's the most entertaining golf. How can you
I
question
agree.
it?
I love the Masters. It is interesting that you talked about $1.50 sandwiches and $3 beers. Yeah, for the exclusive members that are there, you're correct. Not many.
You don't have to be a member to go watch it.
Hey, Jay, but the hypocritical thing you just said is I was waiting for it, and you said it. The one thing we have here is the constant. It's the one constant in the game of golf. Then you should be for the PGA Tour, not the Live, and you should be for not rolling the ball back.
Wait,
Thank
so
you. That's on a side note. Thank you
real
for
quick,
clarifying.
was that the
Jay.
question?
Thanks for clarifying.
Jeremy, was that the question?
I'll tell you what tournament I love. I love waking up at 3 a.m, watching me some British Open. Okay? You never know. It's called Links Golf. I love that tournament. I'm going to say that's the original, actually, Jay. The original course, the original major is that. And there's just something about drinking. Can I borrow this drink? Drink another claret jug.
That's not drinking out of it. That's pouring it on your head. Jeremy, name me the last 5 British Open winners.
Don't know.
Okay. I can probably name you the last 5 Masters
Mason,
winners.
Can you name those?
Scotty Scheffler won last year's major. Last year's British was Cam Smith. There's been some interesting different guys over there. John Rahm won the British Open, I think 2 years ago, actually.
Jeremy, you got to admit the last 9 of the Masters is the most entertaining all year long.
I love the last 9 of the Masters. I was taking a side, Jay. I love the British Open at 3:30 in July, watching the wispy brown grass in St. Andrews at the old course.
Yeah, but you know every hole.
The pot bunkers. I'm just a golf guy, but I don't like to live.
You know every hole on the Masters every year. You know it.
Oh, yeah. I love it. You know why? It's consistent. It's
That's right.
constant.
And by the way,
traditional.
By the way, Tiger Woods will win this year's Masters.
That's one. I agree 100%, Jay. Tiger Woods is the 2023 Masters champion. Redemption again.
I agree.
Yeah.
We called it here first on Double Take. We'll agree with that one, Jay.
Yep. Well, that was the question I was going to ask you guys. Who do you guys think is going to win? Tiger Woods, and I know I like 10 golfers and maybe even that. But if I had to pick someone, I think I would pick Tiger Woods just based off previous knowledge and everything. And
he can play
Tiger
that
Woods
in his sleep, literally.
Yep, and also the thing is, Tiger Woods. I mean, he's dealt really with a lot over the last 2 years of his life. But I mean. Yeah, guys, I think that's all we have for tonight. If you haven't, go check out Sir. Oh, go ahead.
Just saying, vote for me for this dub, guys. You golf traditionalists, vote for Jeremy. Yep. Obviously, if you're a golf traditionalist, you got to lean to my side. So,
all right.
Yep. Well, that's for sure. Yep. And if you haven't, go check out Surge Sports Network. Great site, producing content daily. Traber just came out with the OU softball article last night. It was.
Speaking of the Masters, we'll have a Masters preview this week by Taylor. So
that's true. It's currently in the drafts. And if you haven't, go follow our Twitter, our Instagram, and we should be getting up these double takes weekly now. I mean, I think that's something that we'll try to get back into. Be on the lookout for potentially a new YouTube series starting soon. And if you haven't, comment who you guys think won, and subscribe. And yeah, I think that's all we have for tonight. Boomer.
All right. See you.
All right. Let's go, Tiger.